Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Tony Max, and y'all know I do it to the max, coming back at y'all again with another fantastic episode of Truth to Life, where we discuss real life issues that affect real life people in real everyday life. Well, today's topic, you guys, we're going to cover a topic that was actually being covered by this sister named Erica Lachey, and I watch her channel. She's real live. I got much love for the sister. If she was down here in Texas, especially in H-Town, that'll be my wife, for real. The topic was submission and who should you submit to. And my topic is, should a woman submit to a man just because he's a man? And it was kind of along the same lines of something that she was talking about. So I had to address it in my channel as well to kind of clean it up and give the male perspective of that. So I hope you got your pen in your bag. You ready? Come on, let's dig in. Okay, you guys, let's dig into this, all right? Let me give you an example. Let's say that a woman, she goes out, she meets this guy, let's say at a bar, or maybe in traffic, at a gas station, at a store, anything, anywhere. Well, the guy, he's a handsome guy, he's taking care of his business, he got a nice little car, and she's on her mission doing her thing, he's on his mission doing his thing. All right, they like each other, they exchange phone numbers, my bad, and they begin conversating, whether it's text or a regular phone call or whatever. So she ends up liking the guy and he likes her, so they chop it up, they go out on a few dates. So we fast forward, let's say 7 months down the road. Well, now they've decided, to really be, and they're in a real relationship now, and it's going down. Well, at some point, things begin to get, I guess, maybe a little mundane, because now what she's doing is that she's looking at her girlfriend's man or husbands or whatever the case may be, and now there's a comparison thing going on. And when she does that, there are all of these inadequacies or that pop up, and she's not content with that anymore. So now when things were going just fine, now all of a sudden there's a problem. And then within the getting to know each other process, let's say that, for example, let's just say that she discovered that she makes a little more money than he does. Okay, but they're still going forward with the relationship. So the way what happens is when complacency sets in, then that's when the problems start cropping up, because it creates a monotonous atmosphere. And anytime you have monotony, then you become irritable. You know what I'm saying? At the smallest offset of something. So what wasn't a problem at first has now slowly but surely and gradually become a problem. And do you see how crazy that is? So she was fine with submission at first, but now that she sees, okay, now I make more money than this guy, and I'm at such and such, I'm a partner at this particular firm that I'm in, and so forth and so on. Well, here's the deal, ladies. Let's just say, for example, she fast forwards it because she doesn't want to go through the dating process again, and it's just, she just doesn't want to do that. The STDs, unwanted pregnancies, whole 9 yards. She's not interested in that. So this guy's he's a good man, hasn't cheated on her, doesn't lie to her, is respectful of her, appreciates her, listens to her. Me, kind of guy I am. Well, and I'm serious. That's really the kind of guy I am, because I can't be on my channel telling you guys one thing, but living out a total lie that is in total contrast to what I tell you guys. Well, anyway, so let's say that they get married and they're in a real live relationship now, like for real. And again, these things start getting on her nerves, and they become a problem. Well, here's what happens. I'm glad that I had to fast forward it to this point. What happens is that what she was fine with submitting to at first has now become a problem, and she no longer wants to submit. Well, the question, which is the topic of this video, is should a woman submit to a man just because he's a man? Well, the short answer to that is no. You don't submit to a man just because he's a male, or just because he's a dude. No. But the other side of that, in my personal opinion, is yes, you do. So it's like yes and no. Let me give you the no side first. The no side of it is that you don't submit to this guy just because he's a male. But you and you know, he's just a male and just doing a whole bunch of nothing. However, within that particular dynamic of it, let's analyze that a little deeper, you guys. If a woman chose a NAM, which is a NAM, an acronym for NAM, which is nothing AZZ man, and then you have your NAMs, you know what I'm saying? So NABs and NAMs. Well, in the NAMs, if she was comfortable with getting in a relationship with this guy, went through the whole process of getting to know each other, you know, you guys, you know, living together, whatever, and eventually gets married to this guy. Now all of a sudden she doesn't want to submit to him no more. Well, here is my logic. You chose that man, and marriage is not some disposable receipt. It's actually a binding contract that you guys commit to forever. So you bought that. You bought into that, woman. So, you know, it's up to you you got to work your jelly and try to get them up to par, or whatever you guys got to do to work that out, which is the reason why you have Christian marriage counseling and then worldly marriage counseling. But at the end of the day, you have marriage counseling of whatever sort you choose to get into, so that you guys can increase and improve the quality of your relationship by coming to an agreement, which all goes back to respect, communication, and compromise. See how these things, with these three are these are the ultimate destroyers of relationships, or the ultimate foundations of relationships. So it can play both sides, and that's another series for you guys that are new to the channel. Did a series on the three ultimate destroyers of relationships, and the first one is respect, the second one is communication, the third one is compromise. But the flip side of that is that these are also the ultimate foundation, or shall I say progressive elements of relationships that cause them, or that can culminate them into being long-lasting relationships full of joy, happiness, and peace. Now, I digress. When a woman chooses a NAM, then she bought that. She bought that car, so it was a used car, and she knew it was a used car off the muscle when she first seen it. She liked the paint job and the rims that was on it, and she liked the guts that was inside. You know, it was real nice and everything it ran smooth. But when she popped that hood, after she started hearing a little bit of ticking, now she's starting to see what's going on. So now you gotta really you gotta put in the work. You gotta go get them parts, switch them out, pay a mechanic to fix that boy up. And the mechanic is the therapist that you guys go to do the work on your relationship in order to make it one of quality that will get this guy to come up to where you want him to be, and you guys work that thing out. That's why everybody that's been married for 10, 15, 20 years or better, they'll all tell you the same thing. Marriage takes work. But I'll take it one step further and tell you relationships of all kinds, whether it's a parent-child relationship, a relative, where you're talking cousins, uncles, aunties, kinfolks, period, even friends, relationships take work, period. So you don't just dispose of him, ladies, or of her, fellas, just because there's something that you've grown tired of. You address these situations because it's a two-way street. She got things that she's tired of you doing. So you guys meet each other. That's why it's so important to take a temperature of your relationship every so often. Every 3 or 4 months, check it out. Hey, say, baby, where we at? Is everything good? Anything I need to be working on that you know that can make you happy? And vice versa. Ladies, you know, hey, husband or boyfriend, is it anything, you know, are we straight? Anything I need to work on? Can I, you know, that I can improve? See, look, here's how it works out, ladies. Well, people, ladies and gentlemen, players and playettes, anytime we make our goal in the relationship to please that other person, it takes the stress and the pressure off of that other person. So instead of them avoiding you or avoiding situations or things that you do that get on their nerves, then they don't have to worry about it, because they know that 3 or 4 months or 6 weeks, or however you guys, however frequently you want to do it, they know that time is going to come where they can take a little list, write those things down. Hey, look, yeah, actually, there are a few things you can do for me, baby. Here's, you know, and if you guys disagree, okay, well, I don't think I'm doing this, or I don't think that that's a problem. Okay, cool. So you guys are at a stalemate, and then that's when you're going to have to get an objective person into the conversation. Hopefully there's somebody with gray hair that's already been through it and been married for a long time that can offer you the truth from an unbiased position, because we have certain proclivities to seek out biasness to support or confirm our position, and that's not going to be a satisfactory or sustainable way to maintain your relationship. So if you want to get something, you want to make sure that you get someone that's unbiased on either side and just going to give you the truth. This is the proper way to maintain a relationship, because all relationships need maintenance. You don't just get a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife and everything is all of a sudden great. No, bro. You ever heard of the honeymoon phase? It fades out. I just wanted to put that out there to get some clarification on it, because it's a real sensitive topic and it's an issue that definitely needs to be broken down. So I hope you guys got something. So with that being said, hey man, again, thanks for all the love and support. Thanks for coming to the channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that like button, smash the like button, baby. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell, you guys, because it sends the YouTube algorithm the message that, hey, we like this and you should recommend it to more people, and that's pretty much what it does. Again, thanks again, you guys. I appreciate it so very much. Love all you guys, all my players and players out there for sure. If you're on your laptop or your PC, look in the upper right-hand corner. You'll see the links for my music that you hear in the background right now. And I'm getting closer. I'm working on my R&B album right now. I will start playing some of those tracks in the background, and the links will be up to where you can actually go and purchase the tracks that you like, or take a listen to some other ones that you like and get those as well. And the link is also there for my clothing line called Playerwear. Now, if you happen to be on your phone or your tablet, the link is going to be up under the video where it says show more. Click that, it'll take you there. Again, thanks for all the love and the support, you guys. If you have any suggestions for other topics that you'd like me to cover, or to be more in depth about something that I've already covered, hey, just leave a comment or hit my email. I got my email is in there. You can just email me. Just look on my page, you'll find my email. So with that being said, again, thanks a lot for the love and the support. See you soon, baby. Till next we meet. Peace and progress. Successful.